Hi everyone, this is Marguerite, and I am sharing a couple things that I am excited about. First are some prompt cards that I have had made and I'm ready to put into my Etsy store. I will explain what they are and how to use them in just a minute. As you probably know, I am someone who does a lot of collage art. I've started with these types of things, collage books, glue books, where I take kind of scraps and bits of paper and arrange them into collages. I try to do things in a kind of a vintage style. That's what I'm interested in collecting and the papers that I'm using. But sometimes I also incorporate a more modern style mixed along with the vintage. So this is one of the things I like to do. I also like to make these small ATCs, things like this. These are ones that I've done just recently. Here's one that I've kind of done in a modern mixed with vintage style. This one is kind of in the 60s as well. I thought I had another one. Here's another one that's kind of done with a modern stamp. So things like that. So I started Vintage Glue Books and Pages, which is a Facebook group. That was started a little bit more than a year ago, and it's been really wonderful because I love to share my art and I love for others to share their art with me too. And one of the things that we've done in the group are postcard swaps. We've done two so far. We did one recently for bugs. These are some of the cards that I have received from people who have done postcard swaps. These were bugs, as I mentioned, and then we also did ones earlier in the year with maps, which were really great as well. Postcards are great because, well, you send them through the mail, and they're pretty easy to do. They're flat, they're small pieces, and it's inexpensive to send to somebody else. So these have been a lot of fun. Something else that we do in the group are assignments every week. People love to make collages, but sometimes they are looking for a little bit of guidance on how to do things, a little bit of help as far as having some prompts, things like that to move them along. So I started to collect a list of prompts, a list of places, first of all, that you can find little scraps of paper. So things like stuff from when you're shopping, grocery store, and that's, well, for example, what this is. This is a packaging from a food cracker box. So things from the grocery store, stuff from the post office, magazines, books, instructions, labels, candy wrappers, things like that. So it's a list. I have this on my website, margueritemiller.com. I'll put a link to it also in the description. And with those prompts, I give people assignments. So 5 prompts, and take those 5 and then you will make a collage from those. And I wanted to make prompt cards so that anyone who wanted to do additional assignments or additional collage work on their own could do that. So I created a deck of cards with 50 prompts, and how it would work is, well, you would decide how you want to make it work. Choose 5 prompts, or 6 prompts, or however many, and then make a collage with these things. Something with wings, a business card, a clothing tag, text in a different alphabet, a piece of fabric or fiber. And then you would, if you needed additional things like a postage stamp or a small embellishment like a piece of washi tape or something like that, then you can you can add those things to help you complete your collage. So that's what these are. These are cards, collage cards, prompt cards. What I did also, as I mentioned, there are 50 prompts. On each one of these tickets, there's a number. It's numbered. See if I bring them closer, you can see. Actually, let me just put a bunch down here. And I'll bring down the camera instead. Or just, there we go. So, yeah, so I put numbers on all of these tags. So there's 50 prompts, 50 numbers. On one side you've got evens, and on the other side are odd, or actually the other way around. The other ones were odd and these ones are even. So if you wanted to use your cards in a different way, you could choose numbers instead of randomly picking 5 cards, or just work with odd numbers one day and work with even numbers another day, or variables of the number 4. You know, you can do like 4, 8, 12, 16, things like that. So I like the idea of adding numbers to those tickets as well, so that you can play with the cards in a different way. So that's what these are. They are going to be on sale in my Etsy shop this Saturday, and they are going to be $12 for a pack. And I'm also making them available in a digital file in case you're not interested in purchasing them but would rather just download them and print them at home, and that will be $6. So stop by the website margueritemiller.com for this list of places to find paper for doing collage art. And then stop by Vintage Glue Books and Pages to sign up if you are interested in doing swaps and sharing your collage art with others. Thanks for watching.